What's up, guys? We're here for another best ball draft here. I am, it's like on the clock again. Sorry, I just started here with the best ball draft here going to play. Let's see here. Draft. Very weird system, but not too bad. I'm doing a first three-man right now draft in Underdog Fantasy. Pretty cool. Definitely a little different style and stuff going into play, but I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. I can Swift here. It's a three-man on this one, guys. A little different. There we go. Definitely weird seeing a lot of these names up here, but it's three-man, whatever. So doing my first Underdog Fantasy. If you guys see the link below in the description, underdogfantasy.com, put your promo code LTS, Larry Tom Sam, get yourself a deposit here, up to a matching of 100 up to $100. Let's see here. While we're at it, we'll go a little Tyreek action. I mean, might as well, right? Go down the way. I like you can click on this twice. I do like that part. We will try to do a few others. We'll probably do a Yahoo in between if it's not right away or stuff like that, But we'll definitely do some Underdog here tonight as much as we can. See what we can do. Let's see here. We'll go Keenan. So I got 2, 4, 4, and a 1 so far. Not too shabby. Ooh. Again, never done Underdog till right now, so kind of cool. Waddle, Zeke, McLaurin, even Brees Hall. I take again, knowing that it's just a bum bruise and MCL tear. I appreciate it, Ryan. I got him. I'll get him pulled up here on my other monitor to my right. So, I better pick. We'll go Connor here. Yeah, after this one here, I got it. My plug isn't working. I got to plug in my other monitor, but we'll definitely get them up. We got a few more drafts going tonight. Guys, all of Ryan Larson stuff too is in the description below as well. Fantasy football for the people, Wagme Fantasy, and Roto Baller. Charles Etienne still there though. I'm at 5-5. I'm at 6, so then we'll go McLaurin, And then we'll hit a couple tight ends. Stay deep, you know. Oh, we're up again. That's right. That's fairly balanced. Come on, baby. There we go. First underdog done. Let's see here. One. Okay. So team exposures. That's different to see. Bye-week exposure. Okay. So we ended up with Mahomes, Allen, Brady, 3 QBs. None of them fall on the same bye. That's a plus. And we got Taylor, Henry, Swift, and Henry. The same bye. That's fine. Javonte, Connor, and Zeke. That's fine. These two aren't bye. No big deal there. I think we look okay. Wide receivers, Jamar Chase, CeeDee Lamb, 10 and 9. Tyreek Hill at 11. Keenan 8. So Jalen Waddle, Hill, of course, and McLaurin. So nobody there really on the same bye except for the same teammates. And Schultz, Andrews, Hawkinson, 10, 9, and 6. I didn't really do any pairing, did I? Dang. Kind of wanted to do that. But not too bad here. Not too bad. So I'll go back here. Draft, NFL. Thanks, Ryan. Felt good. Even though it was a 3-man. Felt good. Yeah, we'll do another. What's a $5 one here? What are these guys at? 11 out of 12. Let's do it. All right, I'm plugging my other monitor. Hang on, guys. All right. Now we're rolling. Eight's in. We're trying to do a 12-man. I'm going to pull some stuff up here. Look at that. Updated 8-11. So, guys, let's see here. Still waiting on some people. So, we got updated rankings here on Fantasy Football for the People. This is the site I use on a lot of stuff here. This is Ryan Larson's. On Obviously, has stuff already set to what we were using earlier. Look at that. McCaffrey over Taylor in PPR. I see you, Ryan. Let's see you. That's an interesting one. Wide receiver, still Cup, Jefferson, Chase. Tight end, that's fair. So really the biggest change there is I feel the biggest change is right here. He has McCaffrey 1, Taylor 2. Interesting. I got 6 people here left to fill. I swear it said 11 out of 12. And that was supposed to be the last one. Maybe I missed it. Got me. You know what? If he can stay healthy, he really deserves that one spot. So I'm not doubting you by any means. Got to pull up my 4 for 4 that Ryan had in his blog. I have this thing up all the time. If you guys are looking to attack best ball, go check out wagmefantasy.com. Go to blogs and how to attack best ball draft. Kind of gives you a strategy, gives you some resources, which I've been using a lot. And that 4 for 4 that he has in the article, the ADPs update daily. So this is last updated today. At least by the time I get on, it's updated. So 4 people left here, and we'll get this thing rolling. So am I able to? He really didn't. Trust me. He owes me $1,000. Let's be real. Nah. We ever get anything here? No. Well, it's not mobile. Get down what I had last time. Let's see here. What was it? I'm trying to remember. No. There's a Microsoft Office similar deal I used on my old computer. And I haven't got it on this one yet, apparently. Let's do this. It's Office Suite. I think it's Office Suite. Yeah, this looks familiar. Yeah, 4 people. Come on, baby. 4 people here. I must have missed the one that was 11 out of 12, but it's all right. We got 2 people left. 2 people left. And we'll get going on a 12-man best ball league. I forgot to print stuff out, so I'm trying to download the Office thing I had before so I can cross stuff out. 1 person. Come on. Yeah. So we're first. Draft starts at 50. I don't know, man. I might have to go with that CMC route. This one has Taylor, though. We'll see if I can get this thing up and running. Sweet. I think I got her. All right. I think we're set. So we're going to follow this 4x4 here. Oh, we're not up. It randomized. So we went first last time. Now we're last. First to last. You're right. It really is. It really is a tough deal. Coming up here. You won't let me edit. Pain in the butt. Gotta love stuff. All right, where are we sitting at here? Cup Eckler. Where's Devontae? So Devontae's still there. Okay. So it says we go Devontae. And then where's Joe Mixon? Joe Mixon is actually the guy we go after. Okay. Using the 444, that's part of the Wagme Fantasy in that blog, as some of my rankings and resources. Today, I'll also be using Ryan's stuff as well. Kind of comparing, especially when we get in the later rounds. Bring that up for you guys while I'm waiting. See if I can get some stuff fixed up the way I wanted it. Still a little ways away. Try to allow notifications. Appreciate that. I agree, though. Let's see here. That's one bad thing. It takes forever to come back around. Sorry, it's letting me do what I want. Hang on, guys. Give me a second. go. Give me a few guys. I'm working on it here before my pick. It picks away. I tell you what, doing all the cool stuff is fun sometimes. I'm not saying it always works, but it can be fun. That'll do. All right, let's move this real quick. We're coming up this way. No, okay, it's fine. We're almost up. Hey, what's up? There it is. Okay. There we go. Oh, we're up. All right, let's see here. I'm at 101 going into play. I think we're gonna get Kyle Pitts. I think it's gonna be a target machine, and we'll go back to our running back and get James Conner. Get the screen. There we go. Now we're all cool looking. Cool. All right. Sorry that took so long. I forgot to do that beforehand. We got turn picks are fun because you get to throw ADP out the window, but the weight's brutal. It's very true. If you didn't Connor there, I know I heard you. I heard you in the back. So we should be set now on this. Normally I have it. I have it right here. There we go. How's that? All right, let's see what we got coming into play. I got 2 1-on-1. So definitely got to go receiver next round for sure. And I think at this point, maybe look at a quarterback just to make sure I get one. At least a decent one. Swimothy. Titty boy. Sounds good, dude. See you, Ryan. Well, I'll just wait for our next round to come into play. So tonight we'll probably primarily use Underdog. We will finish out with one fantasy draft on Yahoo just so I can get my practice in. So I'll probably do a couple more Underdogs and then we'll finish out with Yahoo. I tell you what, doing a mock every night is actually really fun. I will say. I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much, but I have. Lots of guys there, but I still got a couple quarterbacks I wouldn't mind having. Honestly, I might go 2 quarterbacks if both of them are there. So good at football back, guys. I don't know who you might be rooting for, but Chiefs fan today. We did some pregame shows, talked with Let's Talk Sports before those, did a postgame show. Now I'm mocking. Got to watch the Chiefs play. It's a good day. It's a good day for sure. Hopefully you got to see your team play. Come on, baby. If Herbert Jackson's there, no, see, of course, as soon as I say one of the names, they're gone every single time. Not saying another word. Because then they'll take him. Richosaurus. Every time. Okay. Look at that. I get Herbert. So we're going to turn around and who they got first? DK or Michael Thomas? Thomas. We'll go DK. So I'm at a 1, 2, 2, and 1. I don't mind it so far. And we gotta wait 9 years for it to come back around, but what ifs? Black raspberry. Trying this LaCroix stuff. I didn't like him. I usually like stuff. It's actually not bad. I'll drink it. Oh, it's a 6th round, guys. Hey, if you haven't yet, please subscribe and follow here. If you're following on the Sports Buffoons currently, head over to Let's Talk Sports, give them a sub and a like, and hit the bell if you're on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, same way. If you're on the Let's Talk Sports account, please swing over to Sports Buffoons here. That's my channel. It's kind of where stuff we do. So if you guys wouldn't mind giving us a sub as well, that would be awesome. We would much greatly appreciate it. Do, do, do. There it is. That's the one I wanted. Not too bad today. It's a strong taste to it. You can feel that raz, the double Z berry when you drink it. If you guys don't know, Sports Buffoon is on TikTok currently. Got some cool NFL stuff that's going to happen into play with the guys. If I can rope them into doing some TikToks, so it's all right. Had some fun with it this weekend and yesterday, and I got more playing for it. Mr. Migo. So what we got? We got 0 QB, 0 QB, 0 QB, 1 QB, 1 QB. Okay. They're starting to take him. It just means we can sweep in and grab who we want. See, the last draft I did is a 3-man, and I didn't pair any of my quarterbacks with anybody. And I'm not going to do it again today. Tough one. 10 picks away, ladies and gentlemen. 10 picks away. This is Underdog Fantasy, doing some drafts on here. In the description below, if you guys go down, click on UnderdogFantasy.com, sign up, use the code LTS, Larry, Tom, Sam, in the promo code section. I believe it matches up to $100 for you. Seven picks. Got my eyes on a couple guys currently, but I'm not going to say them because then I'll get sniped. I'm not saying these guys are watching me, but I'm not saying they aren't. I do like this setup too because it immediately goes in dark mode. Yahoo, I have to put it in a dark mode and they get yelled at for it, right? So if I don't. So I like this. I like this setup here. FanDuel, I didn't see any dark modes in there. I might be missing it. It might be under the main, but I didn't see any. I like this Underdog so far. Still seeing a couple guys I wouldn't mind having. What do you know? We're going to go D-Hop, come back for Captain Kirk. Get us a guy that will be effective later on down the road, and then the guy that will at least get some reps beginning time. So keep that rolling there. Now we wait for 22 picks. It's the hardest part is waiting. Hardest part's waiting. Happy Saturday night, y'all. You know, tomorrow is still a football game on, 3:30 p.m. Central. Got Vikings, Raiders. So there's still football on. It's a good thing. So I don't mind my draft so far. A couple solid running backs. I like the wideouts. I like my tight end. You really got to think about being balanced in this best ball stuff. Just make sure you have enough weapons in each spot, just in case somebody goes down. Because it is football, physical games. People go down all the time, unexpectedly. $15 picks. $13. There's still guys down here that we can grab. Got a couple in my eye. I don't know. 11 picks. I know one of these guys isn't going to make it. Yep, Edmonds was one. He's gone. Oh, so this is just mainly for bench here, I guess, an 18 PP redraft. I like Devontae. I feel like he's still going to get a lot more reps. I'm afraid on the Cordero Patterson, mainly because new offense, new scheme, new quarterback. Right, Mariota's going to be more of a runner than a pocket passer. I think Patterson will still get his reps, but not like last year. I don't think it'll be anything close to last year. I would go Devontae Smith because now you got AJ Brown as the distraction back there, and you got Jalen Hurts as another year coming into play, and who has the chemistry with Smith. So for me, I would go Smith over Patterson. Seven picks. Got one guy for sure. I got my other. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Gordon, Carr, Olave. I knew I wouldn't get these two. If Carr would have dropped, it would have been real tough not to pick him, just pair him with Devontae. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. Walker's gone. Come on. I feel like Family Guy when he trips over and grabs his knee and just goes. That's what it felt like. Honestly, I should have gone Kyler Murray. Again, tripping myself. Not a good plan. Nobody cares about that. I want Singletary, And give me a Rodgers just in case something happens to Herbert. How you feeling about CMC and Barkley with a re-injury risk? I had CMC last year. Look, I had him. I had Barkley last year, and I was so happy because I was like finally in the beginning of the draft, and I got Barkley, and it just did not go well. So my personal thoughts, I'm a little scared of each. I think from a re-injury standpoint, it could happen to both of them. I think more likely CMC and not. But so the resources I use right now have, well, we got time. I can pull this over. Hang on. So fantasy football for the people. Yeah, Ryan Larson, who I use, I go through. He's a part of WagMe Fantasy, and he also does. He works for Rotoballer. He has Christian McCaffrey in a PPR setting over Jonathan Taylor. There's a lot more. He said there's the projections for CMC in a PPR setting is way better than Taylor, and there's not as much re-injury risk going into play. So the injury concerns from his. So this is from Derek Brown from Fantasy Pros. CMC are justified with the ankle sprain, the AC joint. I mean, let's just say everything, right, for the guy. So even with that, if he was to play and everything, they're monitoring workloads. It's a real risky pick to me, but he has CMC over there. Best ball guy, 444, which also he's referenced before, has CMC as a 4. In that, I mean, as a running back group, he's a 3 for 3 for PPR. So, and running back total. Would I draft him? I probably would still draft him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would probably draft both of them if they fell to me. Saquon maybe more in the second. I would probably go receiver or something else over him or another running back. But if CMC dropped to me at, let's just say 3 or 4, I would probably grab CMC at 3 or 4. Just being honest. I'm a little concerned, but I'm not. It's not totally off my board. What we got? 2, 3, 4, 1. What did I see? Oh, San Francisco. Man, I thought this was one of the guys on the Chiefs. And that's like 4th string. But I'd be like, what? Yeah, so Isaiah definitely got his reps in today. Nobody in the running backfield really went nuts for the Chiefs, just so you guys know. I'm not putting things quite into play yet that Rojo's out, so not quite there yet. See what happens here. Oh. Seven picks away. Got my eye on a couple guys. I could go that route just in case they connect. I'll do that. All right, if Devontae goes, I'll go Palmer for sure. If Devontae goes before I'm up. First pick again, considering CMC, yeah. I mean, look at this way now, right? So Taylor did all that with Carson Wentz as quarterback. Look, I just feel like you would have to go Taylor still. It's a safer pick, but there is more upside to CMC. Let's see if I can find him here. So Ryan Larson here was saying full PPR. CMC got him in the latest projections. He just updated it yesterday, or the 11th, so Thursday. Probably going JT still. I agree. For me, I'm going JT still at 1. Okay, so we are going to go Palmer to pair up with Herbert. And we're going to actually go Madison in this case. But yeah, if it came down where I'm the 1 pick, JT is my pick. Like it just feels right. Pick JT at 1. If I really want to be outsy on that, I can go CMC. But I really feel like there's a big risk coming into play because you don't know with him. Now it could help, right? I mean, we think about it here with Carolina. Could help. Baker Mayfield's come into play, right? Basically new offense on with Baker Mayfield. You don't have Josh Rosen. You don't have CMC having to be the workhorse for this team. DJ Moore might get better involvement coming into play. So there's those possibilities, but I'd still go JT. I really would. I don't know. What do you guys think about Albert Gwenham Bunham? I can't say his last name. I just call him Albert. What do you guys think Denver? Because Denver doesn't throw to tight ends. Russell Wilson doesn't throw to tight ends. It's always been that way. What do you think about it? I am not high on him at all. George Pickens looked good tonight. I tell you what, he's up my board for sure. I know. I think I know what I got to do here. I think I know what I got to do. These next picks. It'd be cool if I win any money out of these. I'd be pumped. $18, $17, $16, $12 picks away. This takes forever. I got the 10th pick in my Yahoo league out of 12. So I already know there's a wait incoming on that one too. So I would play some music as background, but apparently it's a copyright strike, even though it's copyright-free music. I don't know, dude. It's YouTube stuff. I was playing lo-fi on the first couple of drafts and got hit with it, and I'm like, really? It's copyright-free, so... I was even playing some StreamYard stuff, got hit with it. I don't know. So we sit in silence, waiting for our picks. Not picks away. See my plan still in place. I was about to say one guy was almost gone. Okay, both my guys still there. Come home, baby. That's cool. I like best ball. Oh, I'm doing my. We're gonna do this next week for mock drafts, but do my first draft auction. Never done a draft auction either. So best ball's new. Auction drafts are new. So we'll be practicing those probably starting Monday. I'll probably do a mix. We'll probably do a mock or a draft auction mock, and then Yahoo mock, maybe a random draft underdog best ball draft. I don't know. All depends what time I start. I know Monday I got the Buffoon Bodkins show, where Nick Bodkins of the Bodkins show joins me. We discuss a bunch of stuff. NFL, we usually have a key team to focus on. Then we'll talk baseball with Jonathan Grishman. And then Nick always has his UFC minute. It's a good time, Monday nights. And then usually after that, I hop on for some mocks. Oh, good. My guy got taken. That's cool. Didn't want him anyways. Gotcha. All right, we're making sure we get Gerald Everett first. I have no idea how I want to do this. Okay, we're going to go James Robinson, just in case he turns into something. Guys, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, follow, like whatever platform you're on. Appreciate it. We just hit 1,000 followers on Twitter, which is huge at the Sports Buffoons. It was pretty cool to see that happen earlier today while we were live. So pretty cool to have that happen. But please make sure you guys follow us here. It always helps the channel, helps me, helps stuff go on so we can do stuff like this. I feel people are sleeping on Jacoby Myers. Look, I had him last year on my fantasy team. It's a guy that actually, I think Devontae Parker is technically wide receiver one. Let me check Orlads real quick. He's a guy I had last year, and he did actually fairly well for me in a really beat up fantasy team. England, yeah. So Devontae Parker's technically the one, Bourne 2, and then Jacoby Myers at 3. So. But yeah, I believe that too. Deep drafts, Bourne isn't the guy to definitely take. All right, got Access. What's up, man? Hey, I have a question about a trade offer I got. I received Justin Herbert, Kareem Hunt, and a 5th round pick for Stafford, Joe Mixon, and a second. So you'd give up Joey Mixon, Stafford, and a second. So is Stafford your current quarterback? Like your only quarterback, or who else do you have? I think that's really comes into play. I like the Herbert. I don't mind the Kareem Hunt 5th round pick because I'm kind of in the same debacle right now. If I want to trade in for a second and give up a 4th and 6th is what I'm thinking too this year in my Yahoo draft. Should I do it? Who you have any other running backs? Kirk on the bench. I like it. Any other running backs? Full PPR rate. Oh, Swift, dude. Swift. Swift's going to be the passing guy again. I have Swift as a keeper in my league, and I have to give up a 3rd rounder, but he's going in seconds. Swift is the guy over Barkley, and he's probably going to be healthier than Barkley. He's probably going to be able to play. So I like Swift in that Lions offense over Barkley. Full PPR. That's what I got too. Waiting to see if Access has any more running backs before I agree. So far, I think I'm okay with it. I like that trade for an extra 5th, and he gets a 2nd, but he gets Herbert, which is going to be huge. Just in case something happens. Full PPR redraft. How would you rank Breece Hall, Montgomery, Akers, and Travis Etienne from 1 to 4? That's a good question. Full PPR. I'm trying to think how I would do that. Honestly, I'd probably go, even though it's kind of banged up right now, I'd probably go Montgomery, Hall, ETN, and Akers. I'm a little scared on the Akers injury. That's why I put him at 4. But I probably would go Montgomery, Hall, ETN for sure, 1 through 3. All guys, rookie, right, for Brees Hall. Montgomery, he's kind of banged up, but he's going to get his touches. He's going to be the guy catching stuff out of the backfield. Herbert had a little bit of a rough day, I felt like, today, which could affect his availability, essentially, for that Bears offense. And ETN, we really don't know, right, as a rookie. But all signs are pointing ETN to be the guy getting all the receptions and possibly a lot of the carries, because James Robinson's injury, you don't know if that's going to hold up either. So from last year, and it's a very short time. So that's what I would do. I would go Montgomery, Hall, ETN, Akers. Appreciate the comments, guys. Appreciate it, Trey. Sorry, I didn't say hi, Trey. Thanks, man. Coming up here. Mark, what's up, Mark? I'm getting roasted by my friends because I projected last in my league. Don't worry about it, dude. It's all right. My team full PPR 10-man redraft. Trey Lance, Mixon, ETN, Diggs, TJ Moore, Goddard, AJ Brown, Mike Williams. I don't mind that, dude. I'm gonna say I'd have to say I like the Mixon ETN combo. I like Lance, who could possibly be that guy. I assume these are your starters, not your whole roster. But off these guys here, I probably would go just a B. I would go middle B, just off the Trey Lance, just in case. I'm just not fully there with him yet, but I like him still as a PPR guy. Maybe as a backup, maybe not my starter. All right, hang guys, we're gonna get our draft stuff out of the way real quick here before we continue some comments. All right, what do I need? I need players. Look, I'm gonna go Jameson Crowder as my 6, because that's a guy who could be serviceable in that Bills offense, could be more serviceable than Beasley was. And I'm not buying this Gabe Davis hype all the way. And J.D. McKissick. I think he's going to get some stuff in Washington as well. So, look, I'm set on running back, wide receiver, and now I can focus on quarterback and tight end. All right, let's see here. Axis says I have Brees Hall starting with Joe Mixon this week, and Devin Singletary, Marlon Mack as Isaiah. Nice, man. I hope it pans out for you. I think Isaiah's looking on the upside today as a Chiefs fan. So hope that pans out. Hope Marlon Mack could be a really up in the air kind of pick. And a second round pick, but you get Herbert and Hunt, I guess. But see, if Hunt's going to act up, that's the only issue, right? Look, honestly, I would deny that trade. I don't feel comfortable giving up Stafford and Joe Mixon and a second for Herbert, Kareem Hunt, and a 5th. I don't think you get enough back in return, even with Herbert, than you would have with Cousins or Stafford, and you're losing out on that running back starting with Joe Mixon. So I would deny it. I don't think you have enough in your depth of running backs. I don't trust the Kareem Hunt stuff just yet, because he's just with everything going on there and the contract issue. I would deny it. I don't like that. I really don't like that trade, because if I have Brees Hall and Joe Mixon starting, I don't want to start Devin Singletary. I don't want to start Marlon Mack, and I don't want to start Isaiah yet. So I would deny it, Axis. Now, if he comes back with let's say he gives you a 3rd and you still give him a 2nd, I would probably do that then. But I don't like the 2nd for a 5th part. Hey, I appreciate the comments, guys. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys subscribe here to the Sports Buffoons or Let's Talk Sports. If you're on Let's Talk Sports, go to the Sports Buffoons in the top right-hand corner, guys. You can see my logo. Please subscribe to my channel as well. Helps me keep things going like this, be able to make videos, do all that shebang. We're not even close to 1,000, so don't worry. I don't get paid for this. I'm having fun with it. I love this kind of stuff. I love football season. So, but yeah, make sure you guys please go support the channel out. Give us a follow. We just had 1,000 Twitter followers today, so it's pretty pumped. What's up, Hunter? Glad you're back on. Start Barkley or Patterson? Week 1? Let's look. Forgot who they're each playing. Hang on. 11 picks. All right. Schedule. Preseasons. Nobody wants preseasons. So Atlanta has New Orleans at home. And who's the other one? Barkley, the Giants. Giants have Tennessee. Ooh. Couple decent defenses to go against. I'd probably look, it's early in the season. I'd probably go Barkley. Get Barkley going while he's hot. I think he is going to be the guy that's going to have the effectiveness for the Giants anyways. So the Daniel Jones. I would go Barkley over Patterson just because like I said, new quarterback, knew everything with Patterson. I'm still really cautious with him, but I like Barkley early as long as he doesn't get hurt through the preseason for that. And I think Tennessee's defense isn't as great as it was last year because they were good early, really good early, which kind of got them towards where they were at the end of the season. So I would go Barkley over Patterson. Let's see here. That's gonna be looking up stuff. I like it. I like it. I want to go here. No, I don't want that. I'm trying to find what I want to look up. Oh, we're 2 picks away here. So we're going to be looking neither of those two. We're going to do quarterback tight end. Oh, yeah, I'm going Taysom Hill. Quarterback tight end combo. So Taysom Hill is my 3rd tight end. And then okay. You know what? We'll go Goff. As our 3rd. All right, let's see if I can find it. Of course. Why would you not be free to look at? Because that'd be too cool. Schools for fools. Look at me. See, Barkley week 1 was 10 attempts for 26 yards. But he had 2.7. That's against Denver, too. Oh. Hey, let's keep looking, huh? See what Cordero was. He didn't blow up till what, week 5, week 6, something like that? So week 1, yeah, it's kind of a toss up here, right? So week 1, they had Philadelphia, and Patterson was 7 for 54 yards, 14 the longest, no touchdowns. He went 2 for 2 in targets and the receptions, 13 yards, 12 no touchdowns. But he came alive week 2. Did they play? When did they play New Orleans? So the first game against New Orleans at New Orleans was 13.6, and your home game was when he was hurt. So it doesn't matter. It was 1.2. So he only had 4 attempts, 11 yards, got hurt that game. But he really fell off after week 14. So, man, I would still stick with it. I'd still go Saquon. I know it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I feel a lot better about Saquon than I do Patterson still this year. I could be wrong. I mean, it's fantasy football. You never know, but I think I'd still go Saquon. I had to look up their kind of some of their stats. So I probably should go one more tight end. Make sure I have 4. Oh, wait, never mind. We're done. Cool. I don't know what this team explosion thing is. I guess maybe who I drafted? Okay. I didn't draft 4 different teams or something. I don't know. Okay. So I have 3 guys on 7, 8. Oh, I see. These are my teams. Okay. Now I'm understanding it. Okay. So I got 4 guys off on week 14. This should be good. Let's take a look, guys. Let's look through here. Let's see here. So projections, I'm all just short of 3,000, which is fine. So we got Herbert, Rodgers, Goff. Not bad for a 3. One of those guys will be healthy, right? Mixon, James Conner, Singletary, Alexander Madison, James Robinson, J.D. McKissick. Let's see here. We got nobody on the same buy quarterback. Singletary and Madison at 7. Nobody else there. Okay, we're good on running backs and quarterbacks. Devontae, DK, Hop, D-Hop, Captain Kirk, Joshua Palmer, and Jameson Crowder. So I got Metcalf and Kirk off at the same time. I don't see anybody else in the wide receivers. We're good there. And Kyle Pitts, Gerald Everett, Taysom Hill. Oh, that's a 14. Luckily, Everett's there. So Everett should be able to take that spot. So week 14, that's a late bye too. So we're going to be without Taysom and Kyle Pitts. So that'll be an Everett show. We'll have all the wide receivers. Be without McKissick, which is fine. And without Aaron Rodgers, which is fine. Hey, you know what? I don't mind it. That's not too bad of a draft right there. I'm okay with it. So Underdog, pretty cool one. I wonder if I can get in the big one yet. Not the big dog. We got time. Try to do a 3-person. I don't want to do slow drafts. So $5. Let's look at this one here. 10-team league. You know what? Let's pause for a minute here. It's a good question. If you don't mind, we can do a quick Yahoo 10-team league. What position are you? What position do you pick? Because I'd like to see who is exactly out there. Probably not, honestly, in a 10-team league, but I think it all just depends. Are you going like 15 rounds or are you going like 18 to 20? It kind of all depends on your league. because I don't want. I mean, if you're going over 15 rounds, then I'd want a backup quarterback. But what position are you in? Look at that. That's a B. 18 mocks. I pick 8. Okay, so let's try to get a 10 and an 8. Of course, let's just. Oh, 8. All right, we got an 8 and 10 team. 15 round? Okay. Probably not. But hey, let's do a mock here on it. Why not? Let's see who's out there, see what's around on that, because you never know. Are you in a keeper league too? Or a dynasty or whatever you may call it? I'm in hang time if you guys want to come join. I got a spot. Yahoo Fantasy Football. So he's a 10 team, 8, and 15 round. Take it. Gotcha. Just it resets every year kind of thing. Or you get one keeper for a year. I've seen, like, we have 3 years. We can keep 2 keepers for 3 years, essentially. And I can't have Swift past 3 years, but that means I have to keep Swift all 3 years if I do that back to back. CD, same thing. So, but if it just resets, then we can see who's out there. I haven't done a 10-man yet. New draft. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check, make sure one certain player's not on the board. So let's check it out. Let's check out a 10-team league for you. Picking at 8th. I haven't done a 10-team. I've done a 3, a 6, and a 12. So we'll see who's out there. And maybe towards the end, I'll just pick one quarterback and we'll see who's there at the end. Because obviously you'll probably pick a quarterback somewhere in the middle, and then maybe pick up a guy at the end, afterwards. Because I don't think you're going to need to draft one. But again, let's check her out. This is what the show is all about, man. Just exploring, see what's out there, see who's going to drop to you. We all get some weird drafts sometimes. I know I do. So tier 1's just Josh Allen and Ryan's projection for quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson is tier 3. I didn't expect that. Okay. I see you. Okay. All right, we got a minute 50, guys, here. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, follow, do the whole shebang. Appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. So, Axis, I was thinking about a counter for the trade I asked you about earlier. Should I do Herbert, Kareem Hunt in the second? Oh, so you would give up a first? I wouldn't give up a first for that. I really wouldn't give up a first. But you would get Herbert, Kareem Hunt in the second. Yeah, for Stafford, Mixon in a first. No, I wasn't saying to up. Like, for you need to be able to get more of a value than that. I think you give him a first, he still gets the value out of it all. You don't want to risk your first round pick because that could be anybody. That could be a Chase. That could be, I don't know, it depends where you pick, but Chase, a Jefferson, a Cup, a CMC, if you're first, Taylor, Derrick Henry, whatever. So I wouldn't quite do that for a first. I would respond back. I don't know if you can do it, but maybe you respond back, like still go up your second and maybe do a third. See what he says about that. Like, he gives up his third, you give him a second. I'd be okay with that. But I wouldn't give up your first. Too much value in the first round. Especially with the team you have, I would still want to draft somebody in the first round. All righty. So we're doing Hunter's pick here, or Hunter's pick here. He's an 8th pick of a 10 team league, fresh start each time, and it's a 15 round. So our experiment is it worth drafting a backup quarterback or not? So that's what we're gonna see, guys. And then we'll get back to some underdog after that. Come on, load. Yeah, access. Essentially, I was saying that you were getting ripped off. I'm just being simple about it. That's what I would. No, actually, that's still a better trade than what JG would offer. So, so I'd take it. Get a guy in my league that offers basically his whole bench that he picks from between 15 and 20. Like he'll offer you like 4 players that are on the bench that are like way down there on the list for like a Dalvin Cook or an Eckler. Give you everything that he has on the bench essentially to try to get a superstar. It's not how it works. All right, let's see here. Oh, it's got to change dark mode. Cool. So right now it looks like possibly Chase is there, Cook, Henry. I mean, what's your thoughts, Hunter? Are you thinking running back first, or if Chase is there, would you go Chase? Because the first round kind of sets your tone, I feel, in this draft. Kind of. It can be ruined very easily in the third. Wide receiver? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. That's the route I would go. All right, let's see what Jared does first. Whoa. I haven't seen Cup first yet. That's a good one. Cup, Taylor, CMC, JF. Okay. Dick Henry. Remember, you're picking so close back to back, too. Okay, I like it. So, yeah, we're going to go Chase. And we'll see who's there after. Might be a double wide receiver pick. Might be maybe a decent running back still there. There goes Joe Mixon. See if Najee goes. Serious? At 8? No way, man. Oh man, I take that. That's awesome. I had him fall to me at 5 in one of my leagues, but not 8. And I think I'm gonna go Devontae here. I feel like back-to-back wide receivers. Dude, if Devontae's there, I'd go Devontae. That just blows my mind. That just blows my mind. So we got Jones, Fournette, Evans, Swift. So what? They took Henry, Eckler, and Cook all before, or did somebody take Chase with it, or what? Or was it like a running back hot? It was Cup and then a bunch of running backs. Kamara, Debo. What round you take quarterback at, Hunter? Okay. Let me go running back here. Come on, work. Oh, okay. Allen in the third. If he comes up here in the fourth, we'll pick him up. So you got Josh Allen as your main quarterback? You might be all right. James Conner I totally missed James Conner. Sorry. Not a huge loss. AJ Brown. Watch. Here goes Josh Allen. You ready? Right here. GDG. Told you. I swear it's science on this one. Oh, my Lord. What's mine? We're going to go Brees Hall here. Get a couple running backs. Never fails. Never fails. When I want a player, either the second or the guy before me, the second guy before me, the first guy before me, always picks it. Never fails. Even a guy that maybe supposed to be 2 rounds later and I want him, always is taken. Never fails. The last few nights, man, I'm telling you. It just blows my mind. Gosh. I'm not even drinking tonight. I got sparkling water, for God's sakes. I might need me a beer after this. Pittman Jr. I could have gone Pittman Jr., but I wanted some running backs, so since I couldn't get Josh Allen. Now in the fifth year, I'll get a quarter. I'll most likely get, hopefully, a Herbert or a Mahomes, or even a Lamar. I'll take that in the fifth. Come on, baby. Kyle Pitts, that's fine. I really think Kamara in my league is going to be in the second round. Well, actually, he might be a keeper. I don't know. I have to check. I'm surprised Kamara went in the 10-man all the way down here. Allen, Saquon, Swift, Jefferson, Keenan, Pittman, Schultz. I was going for Schultz too. Tyler Bat. Okay. Saints D. It's not bad. That's a good team. Who do you have for running back depth, just in case Saquon some reason trips on a stick in the middle of the field? Waddle. There goes Lamar. Now Patrick and Herbert can go as well. See, it's auto pick, but has Carlos taken the entire time, every time. I don't get it. Hey! We're going to get Herbert. Hey, look at that. So I'll probably go the route of JK or Travis. JK comes back Monday to start practicing. I like that idea. Benches Trey Lance, Patterson, AJ Dillon. Okay. Amon Ra, Ertz, Steelers defense. Who would you drop Trey Lance for? That's the question. Who are you looking to get? Never fails. Come on, mouse, work. So I'm going to go Schultz over Waller. I'm a little scared on targets and also injuries for Waller. I really wanted JK or Travis. I said it didn't work. Same way I wanted Josh Allen. Okay, I'd be in for that in a 10-man. If he's sending you some trades, definitely get good value out of it. But those hometown guys that are really dedicated, really want their guys. Start Jameis Winston. I mean, really, if you wanted to, you could probably swap Lance for Winston and get another guy from him. Which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. What kind of trades? Is it anybody good that he's trying to send you, or just these? I'm going to send my bench for my guy I want. So what he's got: Keenan, Pittman, Dalton, Patterson, Dillon, Amon-Ra. Gabe Davis, Michael Thomas. All good. I was gonna say, why don't you do a Trey Lance and Amon-Ra for Michael Thomas and Jameis Winston from him? He'd probably do it if he really wants about Trey Lance. Patterson and Lance for Fournette and Dave. Oh, you can do that. I'd almost Fournette and Davis. Which Davis? Which one? Who am I thinking of? Oh, Gabriel Davis. I got you. That could work too. Getting a Gabe Davis like that too. I mean, I would go a Fournette or my Lord, my mouse must be dying. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that trade. I mean, if he's really desperate enough, he'd do that trade. I like that. I like that trade. I also like maybe involve Michael Thomas too if he'll do it. Oh, how's Chase Edmonds dropped to me again? That's what I would offer. I like that. I like that idea. Offer it to him. If he wants Lance, he can give up something. That's true. That's why I was thinking like more of the Winston route. But I don't know. Let's see. Like I said, we're at round 10. Let's see who's still off the board after this one. So I know we got time, but probably guys that are available in a 10 man. So let's just say 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what is Carr available, or did some guys take 3 running quarterbacks? There could be a Fields, there could be a Tua, a Trevor, a Matt, Goff. There's guys you could probably pick up off the free agent wire. You could drop a defense. If the Saints defense sucked week 1, drop them. Keep the Steelers on. You don't have to keep 2 defenses on because I'm sure that's also broad as well. You can always rotate those in and out. It doesn't have to be the 2 main ones. If you really want, what you could do is you could throw up Lance for Jameis. You could do Patterson for, I would say, Davis. That's fine. And then move the Steelers defense to get another low-end player. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, my Lord. Just go. I have to go get my other mouse here. I bet you can get some value out of this guy. I really do. I really do believe that. You get rid of your second defense. Go pick up a random defense later if you need it. Because right now the Saints, let's look at the Saints schedule. I'll put this back on for you guys. All right, so yeah, see, that's already rough by far in the first until they're by. You got Atlanta. I like week 1. After that, Tampa, Carolina could be a problem, might be a problem. Minnesota. Oh, wait, pick 12. Get our second tight end. So Tampa's going to be a problem week 2. Carolina might be a problem week 3. Minnesota will be a problem week 4. I like Seattle. Okay, that's fine. Cincinnati could be a problem week 6. Arizona will be a problem week 7. Vegas will be a problem week 8. Baltimore, Pittsburgh probably. The Rams, or is that that's the Chargers? Sorry, the Chargers, San Fran, and Tampa. That's all leads into your bye week for the Saints. I don't like the Saints D right now on that schedule. Let's see what the Steelers play. Right now, that's not favorable. I forget who the Steelers have. So the Steelers got Cincy. Okay. New England, maybe. Cleveland, maybe. Depends on Sean. Jets, Buffalo, Tampa, Miami, Philly. That's not any better. They got a bye week, but still, it's their back half. It's not even that. It's a little bit more favorable, but that's a big up in the air, man. That's a big up in the air. I don't know if I would go both any of those defenses after week 1. I wouldn't even go Steelers week 1. I definitely would get rid of one defense, get some value out of it. And even then, you could go Lance. You can go Lance, Patterson, and maybe pick up a quarterback. I mean, who's the quarterbacks on your waiver wire right now? Currently, Chargers. Let's look at the Chargers schedule. I know they got Chiefs on a Thursday second game. So they go Vegas, KC, right? 2 tough games, which we all know. But they got Jacksonville, Houston, Cleveland, Denver, and Seattle. I like those games. Yeah, we'll see what Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos are all about come week 6. But I like those games in the bye week. Let's see their second half. Atlanta, San Francisco, KC again, Arizona, Vegas, Miami. So their second half's a lot harder. So you could hold on to them through week 7. They go on by week 8. Go get yourself a new defense to do the second half. That's not a bad plan. And even the second half, you can rotate in and out with just whoever has the best matchup going to play. That's usually what I do with the defense. I just don't. I can't value the defense. Oh, we're at 14. Tell me Prater's available, guys. 12th draft in a row. Matt Prater in the 14th round, best available, my kicker. It's a sign. It's a sign. And at Hunter, too. I mean, if you hold on, I mean, let's just say you play the Saints week 1, right? And then you out and play Chargers the rest of the time. Drop the Saints off, get some value for whoever may be in the waiver wire after week 1 who could potentially blow up for a few weeks. There's that as well. I would definitely look into getting value from that guy, though. Trade Lance for a Davis, a Michael Thomas, or maybe a Davis Fournette, lose Patterson. It's not going to be the end of the world to come happen, or even Amon-Ra, really, because DJ Chark's going to take over that role. I really feel like you can get a lot of value from this guy if you do it right, because he's probably desperate. He probably 49er fan wants Trey Lance pretty bad. Sorry guys, pop back in here. The only nice thing about Pittsburgh is that they're the least traveled time zone team this year. So they don't go to the West Coast. No, they do. They go to Arizona and Los Angeles. So that's the schedule. Never mind. Let me pick my team. So they go. They're at Cincy, at Cleveland, at Buffalo, at Miami, at Philly, at Indy, at Atlanta, Carolina, Baltimore. They never touch the West Coast or the Mountain Time Zone. So, yeah, that's the nice thing about Pittsburgh this year is they don't have to travel a lot or very far. Everything's East Coast. Their time zones are messed up. Yeah, dude, I say that's pretty good. I mean, who was the first 2 picks? And what's up, Big Daddy? Thanks for joining in. All right, sorry guys. We'll look here. So the whole point was to see what quarterbacks are around. So he says Jameis Winston's taking, but you still got guys like you could look at Mac Jones if you need to pick up. Jared Goff, Ryan Tannehill is still serviceable at the moment. We'll see. I'll call him still serviceable. Matt Ryan is a great pickup there. Zach Wilson, if he didn't get hurt, sounds like he's going to be out at least a couple weeks to 4 weeks. He'll probably be out, I think, 5 to 6, honestly. Davis Mills is a nice kind of sneaky pickup too. Marcus Mariota could be. I don't know if Deshaun's still there. It depends on this whole case, but he could start week 1 yet. But yeah, there's not a lot of pickings. I don't think you could probably get away with not having a backup quarterback, honestly. But it wouldn't hurt to have one, especially if you get a guy like Jameis. If you get a guy like Jameis, I think he'll be all right. And Henry? What? Where did Cooper Kupp go? Where's Cooper Kupp? What pick did he go? Yeah, I'm okay with it. I understand the McCaffrey stuff. I really do. It's such a hard pick. Here's my thoughts with the first 5 picks, right? This is me personally. It's based off some of the tools, but they don't have it like this at all. Here's me personally with my first 5 picks, right? Dang, 6? Okay. My first 5 picks would go Jonathan Taylor at 1. Probably Cooper Kupp at 2. I would go then Justin Jefferson at 3. Probably Christian McCaffrey at 4. Eckler and Christian McCaffrey, I would go 4 or 5. But I think there's too much value with Cooper Kupp and Justin Jefferson to not be in the top 5. Kupp went 6? Can I be in your league? Man, oh man, that's insane. Hey, running back heavy, right? Like That sounds like a really running back heavy league. How many receivers went in the first round? I'd imagine if Cup and Jefferson went, Chase probably went. And that might have been the 3. Hey, what's up, Dan? Just come from Wayne. Hey, man, look, I saw some pictures on Facebook here and stuff like that. It looked like you've been busy. You've been busy, dude. Jay Jetta, that's right. Yeah, dude, you've been busy out there doing your DJing and all that stuff, man. That's fun time. That's a fun time. I always want to learn to DJ. It's always been a dream of mine. Maybe one day, because I just think I'd have such a blast with it. I love music. I love mixing stuff up like that. I love a lot of the remixes. Like, it's just entertaining. So glad you're able to join. Hey, that's good too. Did you end up with Smith or AJ Brown? So yeah, that's hopefully that helps Hunter in that case. I see there's a little bit of value. I would recommend, if like I said, if you can get Jameis, go get Jameis, dude. If he's willing to trade Jameis for you and you get another top tier receiver or middle tier receiver, I guess, with Davis or Thomas or even Fournette, and you have to give up Patterson or Amon-Ra, do it. Do it. Get rid of your second defense, though. Yeah, that's fun. All right, let's see if we can get one of these. See one of these underdogs. Don't want a slow draft. Let's do it. We're doing it 12-man. Oh, dude, I will. I'll get a hold of you. I'll get a hold of you for sure. Because I just feel like it's going to be fun. Hey, there you go. Pairing up. Jalen Hurts and that. Hey, that's not a bad pair. Really isn't. I mean, think about who's going to be the end zone target. Smith is going to be a lawn. AJ Brown's going to be your mid yardage guy. But you got to get it for the touchdown guy. So I'm excited for that. That's a good pair. Good pairing, dude. What's up, John? Welcome in, dude. How's Aaron Jones' value without Dillon? I drafted Jones, so I'm curious if I should trade. I think Aaron Jones is still going to be the main guy. Dillon might get some of the main goal line carries, but I'm not putting too much stuff into AJ Dillon. I've seen him. So I started this on Saturday, so it's been a week. I saw him go from being drafted in the 3rd to now he's being drafted in the 6th and 7th. There's value that's went down on him. I still feel like Aaron Jones is the guy, and I don't see anybody else taking that over. So I like the Aaron Jones. Now, if you can get good value for him, somebody high tier, right? Somebody first tier, then do it. But make sure it's good value. Don't go for a couple scrubs that are late round picks. So I like Aaron Jones. I'd say Aaron Jones is definitely, if you had to do tiers, I would say he's tier 1, tier 2. AJ Dillon for me is probably more tier 4, tier 5. Oh, here we go. I didn't know where else we're up. Oh, tell me Cooper Kupp goes to me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me 5. It's all right. We're going Chase. Saw the window for my 6th round pick. Took Robinson instead of Dillon. Hey, so here's the one thing with James Robinson right now that kind of worries me is he's really coming back off his injury at a really short pace of time. Travis Etienne could be a threat, of course, but he's also coming back from an injury. But James Robinson's on almost kind of scary to see how quick he's come back. Cam Akers we saw do the same thing, but James Robinson's still a lot quicker. Still scary. It could be some high side, but I'd say you're not totally off yet. I mean, it's still a young season, right? I mean, we haven't started main season yet. There could be some value there. Are you in a 10 or 12 man? Thank you for subbing. I appreciate it, guys. If you haven't yet, please go sub out. I am Tanner with the Sports Buffoons. I also work. I partner. I'm all a part of Let's Talk Sports as well with Dan. So if you guys are on one channel, go check out the other channel. Make sure you sub there as well. We're kind of a big partnership, and we got a lot of cool stuff coming into play. I appreciate you, John. Thanks for subbing. This is for my first draft. My running backs are Eckler and Connor. I like the James Conner, man. I think he's going to get a lot of workload. Don't be concerned about Darrell Williams being there. He's not a threat to James Conner's workload. As long as James Conner's healthy, he's going to get the work. I like those two running backs. Oh, all right. Sorry. I was thinking that's running back still. I like Allen Robinson. Good. That's okay. James Robinson, I was like, that's a little early, but that's a good one. 10-man. Yeah, and you still got value out there too in free agency there. So we just did a 10-man draft for Hunter. We were trying to see what quarterbacks were left, what kind of values out there, because I wasn't too sure. And yeah, it was there's some value still out there. Matt Ryan's could be out there. And we were also going with trade situations. So pretty cool. Thoughts on Drew Lock tonight? I didn't get a chance. We were running around, had to do the dad duties, the fun times. So I didn't get a chance to do my recap yet. But I'm hoping he looked good because the Seattle really needs it. I'm really looking mainly for DK, Tyler Lockett, and Noah Fant. Those are the three targets I want to see him hit. I could care less about anybody else. I like the Kenneth Walker pick a lot because Rashad Penny's already hurt with the groin injury for Seattle. So I'm curious to see when I'll go back tomorrow because I'll be able to watch a lot of the games. So it's just the Raiders-Vikings games tomorrow. So I'll watch those probably in the morning before we do anything fun activities yet. Sorry, pausing for my pick. I like that. No, I think I'm going to go Kamara. I don't think he gets suspended this year. I think it'll be next year. So, but I'm hoping to see Drew Lock do well. I don't know how Geno didn't look good at all last year. At least Drew Lock has his chances. So there's that. Dan says, yeah, James Robinson was a beast last year, but he tore his Achilles. Yeah, he did. And that dude coming back. Etienne's coming back. Yeah. And it's just a couple of running backs that were hurt. Etienne has a history with Lawrence. James Robinson had, unfortunately, a rough year between Urban Meyer, that disaster, and then the injury happening. But he can still probably be a threat. I'm just worried that he's coming back too early. It's like that Kevin Durant situation where he was trying to play on it in the finals, and what was that, 16, 17? And then he ended up being out for the whole next year. So it's a big worry. I'm a little worried about that. Hey, yeah, that's a good one, man. I like that, though. Keenan Allen is high on my list again this year. So I'm super excited for him. Forgot to go get my mouse. Sorry, we'll survive with this. John says, I saw some crazy picks taking like Clyde taking what? The third? Am I starting forward Eckler, Jones, Kelsey? I like those. I like that. That's a good balance with Aaron Jones and Eckler there. And then you got Kelsey. You still got Kelsey and Herbert. Where round you draft Kelsey in the third? Yeah, that's some insane holes. I can't believe that you had those kind of picks. All right, look, we're going Keenan Allen on this one. I know I should probably go on Josh Allen, but I'm not going to. I should have done Connor too. It's all right. We're right in the middle. I like it. It's all right. Let's see here. Who's y'all's kicker? So we got Harrison Butker, but don't sleep on Justin Reed, boys. I'm a Chiefs guy, so today Justin Reed hit an extra point. Came out and hit an extra point in a preseason game. He hit a 65-yarder in practice. The safety, Justin Reed, who newly acquired from Houston. So, but Harrison Butker is the Chiefs guy. That's who I would want. But according to my Yahoo drafts, if you're talking about fantasy alone, Matt Prater is my guy because he's been there 12 times in a row in the same exact spot every single time at 12. So, 12 times in a row. So he's my guy. I don't think he wasn't even drafted. He blew up. What was his second year? I don't think he blew up a rookie. I think it was his second year. He finally got opportunity, and yeah, he's pretty awesome guy for James Robinson. I'm super supportive for him. I got Kelsey in the second, and wow, dude, that's solid value. That's good. Hey, that's good for you, man. That's good for you. Was there a Chiefs homer in your league or something that didn't want Kelsey? You want Clyde, or what's up with that LSU guy? I got Graham Gano. Hey, that's still a good one. I still like Graham. I think kickers you can rotate though. You're gonna find guys that might be strong in the first part of the year and the second part of the year they fall off. So you go out and get another one. Right? I think you'll be fine on your receivers. Brandon McManus. Hey, look, here's the thing. I got Young Hoku. I like Young Hoku. I like Jason Sanders. McManus, I like guys that can get into the red zone. And you're really questionable if they're going to score, like be able to touchdowns. But as long as they can get past the 50-yard line, get in the red zone, and give the kicker an opportunity, you're fine. Trey Lance backup, yeah. We were just talking with Hunter here on it in a 10-man. He has I'm trying to remember who he has. So he has Josh Allen's the starter. And so we were talking about trade opportunities for Trey Lance to get into play because it sounds like a 49ers fan wants Trey Lance. So I told him to go out and get value, and he said he's been getting trade offers for about Gabe Davis, Michael Thomas, and stuff like that. Go get some good value out of that. Okay, so it was JB's rookie year. Okay. If anything, they are cut candidates right now. It is not looking good for those guys. Definitely some concern there in camp. So I'm a Chiefs fan, in case you guys didn't see. We have a Chiefs show as well. So right now, Isaiah, if he continues to look anything decent, essentially any kind of upside during camp, during preseason games, Ronald Jones and McKinnon could both be on their way out the door, or one of them or one of the other. Now, Derek Gore had no help in that today. He dropped 3 balls. He had an injury to his neck. I don't know where that came. It could have just been a field condition, but he had 3 injuries tonight. Didn't run very well. And he fumbled the ball. Okay. Awful game. It's not like Derek Gore had that anyway. So, but that didn't help in his case. So that could keep maybe one or the other. But as long as Isaiah keeps performing like he is in the next game, you could see them on the way out. And I thought Ronald Jones would be making an impact this year. Oh man, which one do I want to do here? Probably Cooks. Cooks gonna get fed the ball like crazy. See, he had 1,000. Okay, so it was. I thought it was the second year for some reason. I didn't know what to pick for defense. Oh yeah, dude, it's defense same way as kickers. Rotate him in and out, man. Rotate him in and out into the draft. Unless you go out and get Justin Tucker or Harrison Butker or somebody like elite like that, rotate him in and out. Oh, John, you were on an LSU fan. Okay. And I wanted Clyde by the 8th round value. Yeah. None of the 3rd, man. Give it to me in the 8th or 9th. Even maybe even like a late 7th. I'd take that, but not that. Hey, what's up, Huggy Bear? Welcome in. Thoughts this year? I think You Can't Guard Me is back. I really do feel that. And he has more weapons around him. He has Landry. He has Taysom Hill at tight end. So they're going to be playing a lot of tight end quarterback combo. That doesn't really help Malcolm Thomas, but nice to see. But I like Olave there. I think between Landry and Olave, it takes some of the heat away. Because if you're not covering Thomas, well, then you're got to cover one of those guys. So I like Thomas this year. I think You Can't Guard Me is back. I like him as a fourth or 5th round pick this year. And then I like Jameson Winston throwing the ball to him because he's going to throw it deep and he's going to get it to him. As long as, with the eye surgery, make sure that looks all good. But I like Michael Thomas this year. He is definitely high on my list. Yeah, dude. Darnell Mooney, he made a great catch today on us. And he showed he is a starter. He is a probably WR3 at least in my book. I love Darnell Mooney this year. He is one of the guys I am looking at mid-round as well for wide receivers. Kind of depends where everybody falls, but I love Darnell Mooney this year. He's going to get tons of targets too because Justin Fields going to force feed him the ball. And especially when he's running over, here comes Mooney come back over, just like he was late last year. It's going to be the same thing. John, thoughts on Pat's receivers? I got Myers and Parker, but yeah, look, Parker is the number one. Parker's the number one. Myers is, what is it? Jacoby Myers. And I had it pulled up here. Or Lads. Yeah, Bourne's the other guy. Okay, so Jacoby Myers is your third, but still, Jacoby Myers is your slot guy. Mac Jones is going to go part of the slot more than anything. Devontae Parker's out there catching touchdowns and stuff in the preseason and training camp. So yeah, you got a first stringer, number one starter, Devontae Parker, and you got your starting slot person. So don't worry about Tyquan Thornton just yet, taking over that role. Need to go. Oh, nice, Montgomery's there. On taking that Myers spot yet. I think Myers is safe and Parker is safe in that Patriots offense. Good pick. Last 2 picks of the draft, dude. Those are solid 2 picks, especially for good depth. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure you guys subscribe, like, and follow wherever you may be watching, whether it's Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Just make sure you guys hit that like button and sub in. I'm doing this every night, literally till the big weekend. I'm doing some kind of mock draft. It might be 1 or 2 some nights. It might be like tonight where we do some Underdog, we do some Yahoo, a little big mix. It all depends. So please make sure you guys like, subscribe, go to my channel, Sports Buffoons, check out Let's Talk Sports. Lots of cool stuff. And if you want some fantasy football resources, go to the description below. You'll see underneath the fantasy section. It's all the stuff I've been using. Great sites, fabulous info, good reads, and also great podcasts as well to listen to, in the morning, maybe while showering or whatever. Good stuff. So please check that out. My receivers are Allen, Judy, and Mooney with Hunter Renfrow on the bench. I'd almost swap Hunter Renfrow and Judy, honestly. I don't know. I guess Judy might give him a week or 2, see what happens. I like that, though. That's still, those 4 are still pretty solid in my book. I'm at 3 wideouts. Let's get some running backs here. Still a lot of value here. Still a lot of value. So right now we got Mahomes, Kamara, Montgomery, Gibson. I like that. Chase, Allen, Cooks. I like that. Still no tight end. We can get tight end value later. If I didn't get my 3 main guys at tight end, so let's see what we got tight end. I guess Hawkinson. If Hawkinson's still there, we'll go Hawkinson. Otherwise, we'll go otherwise. Maybe a Kirk, a Renfrow, a Sanders, Olave, a Tony. I like Kadarius Toney this year. I think he's going to get some targets. I like Smith, Cooper. Don't worry, guys, because the pattern's been going right. Hawkinson will go to the right before me. How many wins do the Jags get this year? Let me double check that. So on our Sports Buffoon Wednesday night show, we're actually breaking down. We just did the NFC North, so now we're breaking down the AFC South this week. Let me take a look here, see what I'm thinking. So we'll do that Wednesday night. We'll get some guests on, talk AFC South. Some picks away still. All right, so Washington, I think you win that. Probably lose to Indy, Chargers, Philly, Houston, maybe split with Indy, Giants. I'll give you Tennessee. I'll give you Houston on the sweep. I'll give the Jets. You know what? I got 7 wins. So I'd say that's my current projection, pending, able to change that. So for the Jags. I know they'll be a lot better with Lord, who am I thinking of? The head coach. Why can't I think of his name? Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson had it come to me. I feel a lot better about the situation. All right, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Big Daddy. Are you heading out too, John? Or are you just saying see you, Big Daddy? Dank. Hey, man. Yeah, Peterson. Yeah, man. It's I don't think they're a playoff team yet. They're a little better, but they had some weird money thrown at people, Kirk and stuff like that. So give it a shot. I mean, I think 7 wins is pretty good that's an improvement, right? So all right. So John says, so listen to this in my draft. The person that took Dylan had Dalvin Cook, so I reached for Alexander. Yeah, Madison 13th. I've been doing that as well, man. And I love that. You know, we're gonna Hawkinson's there, guys. Look at that. We got Hawkinson. There's China. So you reach for it. Yeah, you took away that handcuff, and now you gave yourself that chance, opportunity for it. I love that. That's kind of my goal. Like I got Swift as a keeper, so I'll be going for Williams. He'll probably get taken, but I am going to go Madison because I do want him for sure. Oh, cool, man. Oh, I understand that. So, yeah, we'll definitely do probably a couple more here. Where are we at? 12:30. We'll do at least one more coming to play me. So, get my practice in, do a couple underdogs, maybe try to win some money, you know? Oh, yeah, easily. And it's always like that leading up to playoff time is when he misses. I had Cook last year in one of my leagues, and when he got hurt, it almost killed my playoff chances. But I had Madison, so it helped. It kept me in there. I won the 3 games he was out or whatever. Ended up winning at least 2 of them barely. But then when Cook came back, it helped me into play. I think I lost in the first round because somebody got hurt. So, and check this one out. You want a weird one of what happened last year for my buddy? Buddy, I think he only had 2 losses in the year, fantasy football. Got to the championship. He lost by 1 point. You know why he lost by 1 point? So we have IDPs, defensive players. So you can play individual defensive players. We have 2 of them. Bobby Wagner gets hurt, I think in the first quarter or something like that. And he also had Antonio Brown. If Antonio Brown just went out and caught 1 ball, he wins that game or even anything, right? No, instead, Antonio Brown does his whole charade and leaves that around the New York Jets. And he loses by 1 point because those were the last two players he had to play that afternoon. Oh, he was so mad. He was so mad. I mean, it's funny to me. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's such a tough break. Doesn't recognize this device. Underdog Fantasy, right? On the link down below. Sometimes you have to allow the location. I know Google made me allow it on my PC, the location part. I haven't seen that yet. Are you using Chrome though? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work for certain browsers. I haven't come across that yet. That's kind of weird. Oh, Firefox. I don't know that. I don't know. If you have Chrome, maybe try it on Chrome just to see if it maybe is a browser deal. Yeah, John. We'll grade your draft here. So I'm a main league draft yesterday. I was wondering where my hole could be, but I already know most of my buys are early. It's true. Just looking for advice from another 10-man 10. Okay, 0.5 PPR. Yeah, I'd be willing. Throw it in. It could be a browser deal, browser security. I haven't used Firefox in a long time. I know I've always had issues with it. That's why I download Chrome. It's the same with I had the same issues with Edge as well for Microsoft. I just go Chrome. It's just I can manipulate the settings a little easier and not worry about it so much. We need some whiteouts, guys. There's a couple right there. I could have gone MDS at the time. Yeah. But I went Kenneth Walker. Got me a solid fourth running back. Yeah, if you're signing up for Underdog, guys, LTS. LTS is the promo code. There's a chance I might get my own promo code. We'll see. I'm part of Let's Talk Sports, so I'm okay with it. Good people, good network. Met a lot of cool people on there. I've done a lot of stuff with them, so yeah, not mad at all. I don't know. I'm not high. I gotta get Hardman here, so I think he's gonna be a good year. I'm not high on Julio Jones at all. Like he's on my no draft list essentially. I don't even know what they're gonna do with him. All right, let's see this roster here. So we got Herbert, Eckler, like it, Jones, Aaron Jones, DK, Deontay, Kels, A-Rob, Bills D. Wow. I like Carlson. And you have Rashad Bateman, Davis. Is that Gabe Davis? Alexander Madison, Spiller, Parker, and Myers. That's Gabe Davis on your bench. I'm going to go. Yeah, I think I'm going to go an A. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, Gabe Davis. Oh, yeah, dude. Easily A, maybe a borderline A plus there. Holes-wise, I'm a little afraid on this. All right, Deontay's going to get us targets, right? Whether he drops 1,000 balls or not, he's going to get us targets. Let's be real. I'm curious what Allen Robinson comes out to be. If he comes out to be someone with a Odell Beckham role or a Robert Woods role, I could see this turning into an A plus kind of draft. I'm a little curious to see what happens here, and I'm a little curious to see what Bateman see exactly if he can become that WR1 so early in his career. I'm super excited for him. Gabe Davis might have a little bit of hype behind him, possibly. I don't know how excited I am for him on that. I think I got to go another WR1 there. But I still like the pick. I still like him on the bench, especially as a WR. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. As a WR5, I love that pick. Parker is a 6. Yeah, I would say for me, that is a, you know what? I'm going to give you an A. I'm going to give you a straight A, not an A minus, borderline A plus there. I'm giving an A. Good draft, dude. Good draft. Can't believe you got. I think you got Eckler, Jones, and Kelsey, and then Herbert after that. Blows my mind. Some people's kids. Bengal Tigers. After this pick here, actually, I got water here. How do you get it? Dang. I was going to say, maybe I can get George Pickens. I'll see what comes back around. I might try to go quarterback if Tua sticks around. Man, I don't know. Maybe who they decide to pick because you got a lot of good value, dude. Especially at a 4th pick out of 10. You got a lot of good value. So we're looking here. Probably going Tua if he sticks around. Look at that. That's a first. So two as our two. So right now we got Kamara, Montgomery, Gibson, Walker, Chase, Allen, Cooks, Hardman, Parker. I like that. Hawkinson. So we can get tight ends later. I'm not worried about tight ends. So where are we at? We're at 6, 12 out of 20. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I'm thinking for that big draft weekend, I know right now I have at least 2 that weekend on a Saturday night and a Sunday night. I believe 2 right now. I'll probably have at least 1 more. I'm going to try to go live during those. I don't know. Depends where I'm at, really. And then the September 4th is another one I'm in. It's just schedules conflicts, but I think the 4th is my next one to go to. Did I get Montgomery right? Yeah, I did. So let's go Herbert just to take over that Montgomery role as a handcuff at 5. So it puts me at 13. All right. John says his idea was with A-Rob is that the team that drafted Cup is receiver needed, so generate some trade value with the stack after the buy, especially if that's true too. That's true too. It's still good. I still like Robinson into play, and yeah, he could be good trade bait, especially if he's performing the first 4 or 5 games really high. You could really swap him out and get some great value before OBJ comes back. And I still think Odell. I don't know if it's official. I still think Odell comes back to the Rams. LA's his home. Come back. Come back. I really want Jameis. Give me as my 3rd quarterback. Mayfield's down there too. What's his note? Mayfield get the job. I got no worries about it. Guy like Mayfield doesn't just go to be a backup quarterback. Here's a pick for you guys. Jameson Williams as my 6th. Guy that can come back and be a pretty hot value, I think, in the end. So we're at 14. Maybe maybe hit some tight ends. All right, I think Everett might drop back down to me. We might be able to grab him and Font. I could grab Ingram too. Or Brevin Jordan. Nope, there goes Everett. As planned. 23, 22, 21, 20. Come on, baby. I mean, if Chark's still there, guys, I think the concern is still running back. I don't think I'm concerned about the health of the receivers. Look, I think we're going to go Font. I like Seattle. I like him getting some targets there. Tight end, quarterback. Brian Robinson from Washington could be a nice guy to grab. J.D. McKissick too, just from PPR standpoint. McKinnon, guys, I think it becomes between Rojo and McKinnon that get cut. Be very shocked if both stay. So we're at the 16th. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe, follow, like, whatever platform you're watching on. Please make sure you go hit that sub, follow button, like button. Always helps the channel out. Helps me continue to keep doing this kind of things. And always appreciated. Wabi. Hey, that's okay. 13, 14 handcuffs. Hey, any handcuffs really good. Because you never know, right? Cam Akers go down any moment too. He came back last year towards the end for the Super Bowl, playoff run in the Super Bowl. You know, he may not be the same either. And they don't have Sony Michel coming into play either. So Henderson could easily take over that role. Paris Campbell. Okay. I got Sony Michel down in Miami. If any of those two guys go down, he goes in. We get one more quarterback, one more tight end, and go from there. I feel like a 3-6. What would it be? A 3, maybe a 4-6-6-3, or a 3-6-6-4 could come into play. Oh, yeah. I mean, Henderson's really. I still feel like he's a starter eligible for that team. But if they're splitting touches, maybe they're going in a different route for the running game, trying to not give the whole workload on Cam Akers this year, coming back from after his injury. So that makes sense. Huggy, you still around? Did you ever get Underdog working? Something's up. Curious. Let me hop on. I don't think it'll mess anything up if I go on my other monitor. Oh, loaded. Not on your phone too now? Is it just when you log in? Oh, let me ask you this. I don't know if you're using it or not. Are you using a VPN? If you're using a VPN, it will not work. Kyle Rudolph in case he turns into Rob Gronkowski. I probably need it. I guess if Mariota don't swing around, somebody drafted 4. Who drafted 4? Am I nuts? Maybe not. No, I'm just late to the party. Gotcha. So weird. Wonder what. Something's stopping it. Maybe security measures, or you're on 5G and everything too. You said home internet and the phone's on 5G. Still not. I mean, like I said, it could be a permissions issue. I've had that issue before where I had to go in and make sure it's allowed to do my home location. GPS has to be on, location has to be on. FanDuel's the same way. I don't know if you use FanDuel. Can you get in FanDuel? I'm not a big fan of, I assume Gus Edwards, so I'm not a big fan of Gus Edwards this year. But I like J.K. Dobbins coming back. Sounds like he's healthy. Sounds like he's excited. He's going to have a role. He's going to be a PPR machine this year because that's what Lamar really missed last year, was having a guy like that. So I look at Dobbins to definitely be a RB2, RB3 kind of guy this year. That's so weird. If you can get a FanDuel, you should be able to get in the underdog. Something's up. Maybe try it tomorrow just to see. You know, sometimes I know a good refresh helps. Restart. Something's fishy. I'm up. Marcus Mariota, third quarterback. That's a little scary. It could be a PPR machine as long as you don't turn the ball over. He runs. He'll pass shorts, short passes. I think it'll be fun. Interesting. I wouldn't mind that trade as much. You get another good wide receiver either way, I think. So. Juju, I think, is going to lead the team in targets. I really do. He's going to be the guy that's going to be the number one for the Chiefs. MVS, Scanlon Jr., he's going to lead the team in probably targets downfield. For deep passes, Hardman's going to be your in-between guy. And Sky Moore is going to be your short yardage fourth option going into play. I don't hate the Dobbins and Juju for Jones trade, but yeah, if you get Mike Williams, you might consider that as well. Yeah, I mean, I would honestly, I just kind of hang tight and see what happens. You might be able to get better value. You kind of see what happens with Mike Williams, right? The guy who likes to get injured half the time, and Juju, who's coming off injuries. So, and to a new team, I'd wait. All right, let's take a look, guys. 4 guys at 11-14 again. Oof. Let's see what we got. All right. So quarterbacks, Mahomes, Tua, Mariota, 8, 11, 14. We're good. Nobody overlaps. Oh, this is scary. This is, oh, man. What? So we got Kamara, Montgomery, Gibson, Walker, Herbert, and Tony Michelle. 1, 2, 3, 4 guys off at week 14. That's not good. Kenneth Walker, Tony Michelle, please don't get hurt and stay within reps. Woof. This one's not too bad. So we got Chase, Allen, Cooks, Hardman, Parker, Williams. Chase, Parker, 10. Hardman, Allen, 8. Jameson, Brandon, Cook, 6. Not bad. 2 off at a time. We're okay. I like that. Hawkinson, Font, Rudolph, 6, 11, 11. Please don't get hurt, Hawkinson. Whatever you do. That's true. At least it's a late bye. Week 14. I think that's literally the final week of this tournament, and then it goes in the playoffs. Yeah. Yeah, I do. A little worried about this guy here, Montgomery. Kind of banged up, didn't play today, but I'm not overly concerned. I still feel we all know he's gonna be the guy, and he's still gonna put up numbers. So not horrible. I feel good about it. I still feel good about it. So, but cool, guys. It's actually 1 a.m. here pretty much. So I think I'm gonna hit the bed so I can get up and do dad stuff. Thoughts on their O-line with you? Their O-line stinks. Their O-line awful, dude. It's gonna be bad. Justin Fields runs for his life. Montgomery he's gonna have a lot of rushes, so I think rushing wise he'll be all right, not great, all right. That's why I wouldn't take him early or anything like that, but I think he'll be all right. But yeah, it's bad. Yeah, man, definitely hop back on. We'll chat some more, and if you have any more questions or you have any spots you want me to look at, we can hop on there too. So, but yeah, guys, I'll be back on tomorrow night. We might do some more Underdog. I don't know yet. We do this week. Coming up this week, we're going to practice. We got some auction draft. I haven't been to a part of an auction draft, so we're going to do some mocks on there too. Something new for me. So excited to check all that out this week here. But I'll be back, guys, tomorrow night. Make sure you guys tune in. Probably around that 9:30, 10 mark, maybe 10:30, somewhere in between there, Central Time. So usually once everybody goes to bed, I hop on. So, but yeah, guys, appreciate everybody hop on. Make sure you guys sub, follow, like, and we'll catch you tomorrow.